We're going back 100 years now. In 1913, the Redditch Indicator newspaper reported that the townspeople who'd complained for so long they were inadequately and unsatisfactorily served in the matter of entertainments finally had something to cheer about: a new theatre.
Well, despite numerous threats with closure over the decades, it survived 100 years, and a familiar face is centre stage at the Palace Theatre's Centenary celebrations. Here's Sarah Falkland.
Well, look at it, it's the perfect little theatre, and the stage in the auditorium is exactly the way it's been for 100 years. They've changed other parts of the theatre, but this is as it's always been.
Redditch's Palace Theatre has a place in Don McLean's heart. He loves the flamboyance of its architecture and its acoustics.
It's Friday, it's 5 to 5, and it's crackerjack! Not a pencil in sight.
You might have seen him here in Panto, but he's returning next month to take part in a special centenary show.
It's wonderful for a town like Redditch to have a theatre, and they must never lose the theatre. And I hope the local residents realise that in order to keep it open, they've got to come and support it.
Today's Palace, with its £4 million revamp and eco-friendly design, has come a long way from its original incarnation. These are the men who worked on it back in 1913. Cottages had to be demolished to make way for it. And this was the dynamic Victorian designer, Bertie Crewe, the man behind London's Opera House and the Shaftesbury Avenue Theatre. And in all that time, it really has been a case of, well, anything goes, because there's not just been theatre here at the Palace, there's been wrestling, there's been roller skating, even bingo, anything to get people in the door. It's owned by the Borough Council and has been threatened with closure on at least 3 occasions. So what now for its future?
One would hope it's going to be running just the same.
You don't sound very confident.
I don't think we can be confident on anything under the present circumstances. All I can say is we spent a lot of money on this less than 10 years ago. We have no intention of shutting it.
But the council is exploring the possibility of handing the theatre over to a trust fund. Tickets for the Centenary show are selling fast. Sarah Falkland, BBC Midlands Today in Redditch.